Hussbus bus stop. What is up? JP Hussey here of the Hussey Team Mortgage Advisors with this week's Hussbus bus stop. Lindsay will match that up. She is a genius. Anyway, working from home today. It's a beautiful day. Bear with us. Trying to enjoy some weather. Have some family things going on. So we're doing our best here to get back to you with the best quality product. Anyway, a lot of things on the agenda. First things first, April 15th is our 1-year anniversary of No Strings Attached. Little food drive that we have been doing for a year. It's been about a year since all this COVID stuff kind of dropped and everything started closing down and things got a bit weirder. It's been a year. It's been a long year for a lot of people, right? So anyway, we're going to have a party. We're going to have food catered by my good friend Nick the Neighbor, Nick Pisano, Burley Dove Catering, best roast pork around. It'll be catered. We're going to have music. We're going to have live music. I hear a few news outlets may be there as well. So if you can, please stop by and celebrate with us. We started this. Rach came up with the idea. My wife, start putting out some lunches. No strings attached. Just come get something to eat, right? If you need it, come get it. All good. No judgment. So we started packing about 20, 25 lunches. All of a sudden, we've had about 1,000 lunches out there. Not just from us, from a ton of people that decided to donate their time and money and lunches and food from all across the country. It's been really, really cool. Really thankful for that. Lindsay put together a great video. Wait till you see this, brought a tear to my eye. Wait till you see it. But April 15th, 1 year. Make sure you get your butt out there. It's going to be a good time. Let's celebrate it. Of course, if you want to donate it all, hit up myself, Rachel, Lindsay, Nick, Ellie, and we will tell you what to do, whether it's with us or help you start something in your local community. April 15th. All right. Couple things on the agenda on the mortgage side. One thing that we're just seeing right now that's really fresh, and we're still waiting on some more information about it, but investment properties and secondary homes or vacation properties, all right, they may start taking a hit in rate. Now, it's not always about rate. If it fits your budget and the money out of your pocket and your monthly payment fits that budget, go with it. Not always about rate, but we will see a large uptick in rate. Still waiting on some more info, but that's what we're hearing. Think about it. Over the past year, maybe someone couldn't pay their rent. That trickles down to the landlord that can't pay the mortgage, all right? So there's some more delinquencies, all right? And remember what a loan is. A loan is, here's money with the hopes that you pay it back and we earn some interest off of it. That's how it works, right? So if there's some delinquencies and these banks and these lenders aren't getting paid back, they're going to have to cure for this in some way, shape, or form, all right? So we're seeing probably a pretty big uptick in these investment property rates and secondary mortgages like vacation homes. Now, rates are still low, so there might be a little uptick, but if it fits your budget, let's do it, okay? Now, another thing to think about, right? If you own a primary home where you live and you have a vacation home or an investment property, right, and something happens and you lose income, which one are you going to pay first? You're going to pay your primary, okay? So what's happening is maybe that happened to some people and the investment properties and secondary homes may not be getting paid. So it makes sense. I'm trying to simplify this, but it does make sense to watch out for that, okay? Last part. If you're a buyer right now, you know it is tough to get your offer accepted on a home. There's just not a lot of inventory out there, all right? Just not a lot, right? Makes sense. It's been like this for a little bit right now, but there's just not a lot right now, all right? So let's talk about a few different ways that you as a buyer can do to stand out to the seller, all right? First things first. Make sure you're working with a local, reputable mortgage broker, mortgage loan officer, advisor, whatever you want to call it, okay? Because they know the area. These listing agents may know them, all right? So when a seller's looking at it, at an offer, the listing agent might know that person and say, we had a great transaction with them. We know it's a very good chance that this is going to get done versus maybe a big bank or a loan officer that's in a different state that doesn't have some skin in the game. Remember, someone local has skin in the game. They have their reputation to protect, so they're going to do a better job, okay? And remember, a pre-qualification or pre-approval letter, it's really just a piece of paper. You still have to go through underwriting. So that pre-underwrite is very important, all right? So your offer is going to look better with someone local that the listing agent or seller might know, okay? Second part. We've heard this before. Maybe writing a letter to the seller, talking about your family moving in, what you're going to do with this house. I've seen more tears from a seller when they sell their place than a buyer that's happy with their first home. This is because someone lives in this home. They've been here 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, 40 years. It's very sentimental to them. So when they maybe see a letter that says, this is what we're going to do with this house. We have a young family coming into the house. They may, because this house means something to them, they may choose your offer over someone else's. Now, this has been going on for a while, the letter thing. Make sure you speak to your real estate agent. But I've seen it work. I think when we bought our last house, it worked. So that might be something that you might want to consider. A lot of things to consider, but make sure you always get your documents up front to your lender. This is important. Some of these sellers might want to have a 20-day close, a 30-day close, all right? So get your stuff in order, get pre-qualified way before you start looking at houses, because that's going to set you up for speed to make your offer better, to get in much quicker. That could be another plus to the seller, all right? So these are a few things that you want to consider when you're putting an offer on a home. You need to stand out, be different. I don't know what it is. Let's start getting creative. There's a lot of different ways, but we're seeing 20, 30 offers on home. It's getting crazy. I hope you guys have a great day. If you need anything, please make sure to reach out. Later. Hussbus, bus stop.